wanted to go for coffee and then there were drinks and, well, no matter. Because when the Pope sees how I have reformed the whole of the Irish Church, he will have no choice but to grant me my pallia.
And how do you propose to do that?
My plan is simple. I have one chief plan. That is to restructure the church and to free the bishops from secular authority. That's two chief plans. I have two chief plans. That is to restructure the church, to free the bishops, and to reassess pastoral care. That's three chief plans. That is to reassess pastoral care, to free the bishops, to restructure the church, and to grant my pallia. Amongst my chief plans.
What about Dublin?
What?
Since everywhere else is getting a bishop, don't you think Dublin should have one too?
No, they're all Vikings down there. Why would we do that?
Vikings? What on earth would make you say that?
Vikings?
So, what seems to be the problem?
Where to begin? He lied to me on our wedding day. They all did. I ended up married to him.
Slight exaggeration here. I was covered by a curtain and got picked out, you see.
Picked out?
Yes, we'd had this spot of bother.
Spot of bother. You and your louseback at Asgard killed my father.
Asgard was naturally a little bit upset. So we suggested, as compensation, that you could choose one of us as husband.
Yes, marry a god, they said. We'll be fine, they said. And I ended up with this clown.
Well, the little problem isn't my fault.
My psychiatrist says it's not good when you start belittling my condition. What my husband is trying to say is that I have a foot fetish.
A foot fetish?
All stems from when Daddy died. It's really traumatic. Mentally scarred me.
Oh yeah, you certainly looked scarred that day you marched into Asgard wearing his armour and carrying that dirty great
Well, we
sword.
wouldn't expect you to understand anyone else's problems.
Problems? Scardy, you are the problem. You've been the problem every day since I married you.
You tricked me! You're a woman, how would you feel? Standing there with all those feet in front of you, all long and hairy and with all those toes. I panicked! I thought, beautiful God, how wrong can I be? Instead of Balder, I ended up married to him.
Well, dear, it wasn't exactly the best day of my life either.
Your file mentions something about housing problems.
Yes, I was only trying to do my best first. You can't expect me to live in that drafty old hole that father called a home.
At least Daddy's house doesn't smell like trout. At least when I change the pudding every time the tide gets a bit high.
What exactly are your living arrangements?
3 nights at my lovely little seaside retreat, and then 9 nights at Chateau Thrymheim. It's called compromise. It's what married people do.
And who has to pack every time we move? Who gets nagged to death every time she forgets one thing? Not you, Mr. Compromise, that's for sure.
Well, I think that's all we have time for now. I think we're making real progress. Talking about our problems really